Peace and welcome back. I am Chi Vital, aka King Chi, and I am back with another tool for your toolkits. How you doing, family? How are you doing? How you feeling? Let me just expand this window and give you all a chance to jump in here. What a day! What a day! What a day! For those of you who are in the HOC, what up? Shouts out to the light beams. Shouts out to the occult college gang. I started to go in a little bit. Just a random live earlier, and it started to get more in depth. But I think what happens is some of the stuff that we get to talking about, it's probably just more for the ladies. So it's best that we do what women do in private when we get amongst each other, especially if it's going to be some productive talk and some work that we're going to need to do solely on ourselves for the betterment of our communities, our families, our households, all of that good stuff. All right. Peace. Latrice Soon Gang is in the building. Gang. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, share it, and make sure everyone knows that class is in session. Okay? I told y'all I will be back with the benefits of working with Venus, the benefits of working with Shukra, and some of the esoteric knowledge around this energy, just so that you can play more with the energies for yourselves, because these are your celestial family members. And as they may go with the same names, they have different qualities for each of you who have your script. Okay? Peace, Madrina Moyo. Hi. So I'm loving to see the hearts. I'm loving to see these roses. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right. So let's get to it. I think I'll do the rotary part first. So press 1 in the chat when you have your notebooks ready and you're ready to take notes. Okay? Press 1 in the chat. I need to fix my clothes. Okay. All right. There we go. So benefits of working with Shukra. Y'all are going to be getting the Shukra Gayatri. For those of you who are in occult college, I have something extra for you, especially as we want to ignite and empower that southeast direction that I spoke to you all about yesterday. Some of the benefits are increasing your artistic and attraction abilities, right? Attraction and your creativity. Removing any fertility issues that you may be having. We will talk more about that quality of working with Venus. Provides you with success, peace, and harmony in your home, in your actual home. So for those of you who are chanting this in your homes, you are literally harmonizing the energy of your household. And by doing so, you are creating an energy and a vortex that is going to pull more wealth and prosperity into the household. So for those of you who are working from home and doing this, you're absolutely going to help to bring in more business, and you're going to help your family be in a harmonious energy so that you continue to work at peace, with ease, and bringing in your clients and handling what you need to do in order to get the coin. For those of you who learned the hard way when COVID thrust everyone into the household to work, you realize that if being amongst your family while doing work was chaotic, that your business kind of suffered, right? Okay, so This is kind of like a no-brainer, but you should know what you have in your hands. Another thing is that all of us are not going to get along with everyone. By working with this Gayatri in particular on a regular basis, you are going to have more ease working out disputes with so called enemies. All right. Those individuals who feel like they want to be contrary and get on your nerves and just go against whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Working with this guy actually has that magical quality of getting them to uh, go with the flow. Okay? Go with the flow or get going peacefully. All right. The other the other pieces are, which I want to talk about, are the regeneration, rejuvenation, rebirth, replenishing. When I said that Venus or Shukra was represented by, and Venus is always known as a feminine energy, okay? But Shukra is a masculine god, okay? Which is represented in the semen carrying this DNA message. Um, this quality of working with the sound medicine helps to regenerate the tissues, in particular the tissues of the muscles. So when we look at how someone can become more beautiful, the skin is more taut, youthful looking, the body repairs itself more quickly. Adding to that, if you have any kidney issues going on, okay? We look at how this energy helps you to continue to regenerate. So if you're not feeling well and you're doing this chant to strengthen your regenerative qualities and abilities, this is going to help you to repair more quickly. All right. We look at people who have a lot of virility or sexual energy available to them. And a lot of times they seem to not get knocked down really easily. Why? Because they have this life force energy available to them that helps them to repair, regenerate, and get well quicker. So for those of you who might be getting sick more often, please do this work. This is gonna knock it out. If you have any children with any type of, like, a representation of a debilitated Venus would be some type of birth defects. Okay, upon birth, that the individual is weaker of body or weaker, like having a kidney issue. Teach them this so that they can strengthen themselves. All right. Shukra speaks to this elixir, right? This elixir of life force. So create this. Do this over your children's water. Do this over your water when you're not feeling well. And you'll be creating your own version of elixir to bring you back to life. Okay. Just a little more emphasis on the connection also with rebirthing. Shukra, after noticing that his counterpart student who was studying with Guru noticed that there was this favoritism of the Devas, right? We look at Brahaspati as the Guru of the Devas and Shukra. And I'm telling the story not for you to take it literally, but for you to understand energetically from another angle. I don't want you to just look at it one dimensionally, but took this energy And kind of like being petty was like, okay, well, if you're going to be for the devas, I'm going to be for the bad kids, right? I'm going to work with the gods, I'm going to work with the bad kids. And in having so much knowledge, was able to knowledge and willpower, right? Willpower. Because those individuals who Shukra works with best are the ones who are not willing to give up their earthly treasures, their earthly existence and well-beings, their wealth, their nice homes, their, you know, the luxuries of life here on earth. Shukra likes to work with them, especially in the way of repopulating the earth. One way to avert death is to procreate. As we procreate, we continue to live. We live through that which we create. Okay? So we live through that which we create artwork. We live through that which we create children. And we know that bringing forth life is the closest thing to being a god on earth, right? You're bringing essentially someone from the dead back to life. What you will also come to find is that Shukra having access to the magic of bringing the dead to life, back to life, is that it's like they can't, those who have Shukra in their pocket can't be defeated. Because if you can come back from the dead, that means it doesn't matter if you get killed, you're going to come back, right? So that's a very powerful gift of Shukra, is that ability to come back and come back swing, to protect that which you've earned through your work. Protect that which you are able to attract to you. It belongs to you. All right. An astrological note. Some of you have known for some time, and I've gotten to see some of you go through like these phases of like, what the hell's going on in my life? And other times where you're like, wow, things are amazing. One aspect of Shukra being a benefic is that time-wise, there can be 20 years of great benefic rewards coming from Shukra. Previous or prior to that period of time, there's a 7-year dosha, a time period of the malefic effects of Ketu, which we have not gotten into, right? And that 7-year period is a matter of just like freaking upheaval in like WTFs as far as life is concerned. We get to understand kind of like what we have to go through because of whatever we did or didn't do from past lives and such. And by utilizing these medicines, these sound medicines, we are able to alleviate some of that, but we can't totally get rid of it. If you were to totally get rid of it, if you think like someone who would like to follow Shukra, that would mean that you would be weak in this plane. Okay? So you either do the hard work of, as you all know, when you're hitting those high numbers, you have to be very disciplined about your time and kind of sacrifice doing certain things so that you can accomplish completing your work here. It is a bit of a struggle, but then you think about, you know, do I want to struggle with sitting here for these 4 hours or these 2 hours knocking out these assignments? Or do I want to go through the struggle of not being able to afford my rent? or not being able to travel when I want to travel, things like that. So there's this compromise of, you know, discipline, um, intentional action so that you can maintain the luxuries of life. And as you accumulate these powers, you have more surplus and abundance that you don't even have to think about it anymore. It just becomes part of your everyday life and fun, because Venus is about fun. You want to enjoy, okay? You truly want to be enjoying what you're doing. So, before you get into doing your mantras for Venus, all of them that I'm giving you, and today being Friday, so it's exalted, right? Sit for a moment in total gratitude and joy, pleasure. Get yourself erratic, even like just filled with bliss and admiration for all of the beautiful things in your life. And then pour that same energy into the way that you chant. Okay? If you find yourself starting to sway, which is natural, really feel yourself just being like in the Milky Way of that energy, in a beautiful, blissful, like blanket. All right? Y'all got that? So I'm going to just DHWAJAYA. I'm going to just put the Gayatri in the chat. Move. Oh, Latri Sungang. Who's that? You know what? I'm not even gonna identify you. But yeah. I wasn't gonna call you out, but I definitely was thinking about you. It was like, damn, it's been a crazy 7 years. It's about to be lit. It's about to be lit after that. That's one thing y'all can always count on though. If you've been going through like some real hardships and stuff just feels like it's being ripped from your soul, just know when you start to see things are going up, like for a nice little minute, they're gonna be up and stuck. So look forward to that. Okay. All right. So y'all have facing the southeast direction. Om ASWA DHWAJAYA VIDMAHI DHANUR HASTHAYA DHIMAHI TANNO SHUKRA PRACHODAYAT. Om ASWA DHWAJAYA VIDMAHI DHANUR HASTHAYA DHIMAHI TANNO SHUKRA PRACHODAYAT. Om ASWA DHWAJAYA VIDMAHI DHANUR HASTHAYA DHIMAHI TANNO SHUKRA PRACHODAYAT. All right. I want y'all to continue. If you need to replenish your candles, just use a white candle. You can definitely put down some roses as your offering. A beautiful set of roses in the southeast direction. I placed the yantra for Shukra in the HOC group, so you can print that out for your homework and follow this. You're going to do this 108 times. Okay? That's it, y'all. If you have any questions, let me know down in the chat. Let me know. All right, Occult College, don't forget that I have something special for y'all. Okay, so stick around and I will connect with y'all soon. Peace, love, and bliss.